Hey everybody, so we have more bad injury news for the Pittsburgh Penguins. This news broke a couple days ago, a little late on this, but because I haven't been able to do the video because of the holiday and New Year's. So Jake Guentzel is going to miss at least the rest of the regular season, 4 to 6 months, maybe even the playoffs as well, with a shoulder injury, and Pittsburgh loses another important, vitally important player. And the injuries this year for the Penguins, it's almost laughable at this point. Like, literally so many injuries to so many important players, and they just keep on coming. And it's like, what else can go wrong for the Pittsburgh Penguins? But oh wait, despite all these injuries, Pittsburgh is still in third place in the Metro Division. They're 24-11-4, behind only the Washington Capitals and New York Islanders in that division. They're one of the best teams, who are two of the best teams in the league. Pittsburgh's got to be right up there as one of the top teams as well. It's really remarkable that Pittsburgh's been able to do what they have with all of these injuries. I mean, Evgeny Malkin's missed significant time. Brian Rust has missed significant time. Sidney Crosby's missed significant time. Nick Bjugstad's missed significant time. Justin Schultz has missed significant time. Now Guentzel's done for the year, and I'm sure there's some that I'm not even thinking of right now. But it's been unbelievable, the injuries. Patrick Hornquist has missed significant time. It's unbelievable, the injuries that this team has been dealing with. And that Brian Dumoulin as well. I could name half the Penguins roster, and they've all missed significant time. Like, it's ridiculous, and it's absolutely remarkable that they've been able to be as good as they have been this season, being where they are in the standings with 24 wins, as good as they've been all year long with all of these injuries. It's absolutely incredible, and it's a huge sign of the resilience and perseverance that this team has, and how, despite no matter who's in or out of the lineup, they just go out and they go to work and they try and win as much as they can. And they've been winning. They've certainly been winning. So really, really tough news, because Guentzel was not only their leading goal scorer, but they're with 20 goals on the season, but also their leading point getter with 43 points in 39 games. And it's another huge blow, but you know, Pittsburgh's a team that's shown that no matter how much you keep going after, you know, the injuries keep coming, or how many players they lose, they just continue to find ways to win and overcome those injuries. And you know what? I'm not doubting them. I'm almost positive that they will find a way to somehow overcome this as well. Crosby should be coming back sometime soon here. He's been out for a while now, and I think we're getting to the point where we could start seeing him come back in the next few weeks. So Malkin's been playing absolutely incredible since he's come back, and with Crosby out. So, you know, this is a team that just finds ways to win, and they'll certainly get a boost when Sidney Crosby comes back. But this is a tough one, to lose your leading goal scorer and your leading point getter. But man, this is a team that just finds a way. So I will not at all be surprised if they continue to win. I also would not be surprised if now we really see Pittsburgh make a move. Pittsburgh's one of those teams that is never shy about making a trade. They usually do something throughout the season to adjust their roster. They really haven't done anything much this year. They've been kind of quiet on the trade front, which they haven't needed to make a move. The team's been so good that they haven't really needed to change anything. But now, with all of these injuries and all the players that are missing, I would not be surprised to see them add a forward. I really think, you know, that they're going to go out and maybe try and add a middle of the lineup secondary scorer just to help out offensively. I don't think they're necessarily going to be going for, you know, not that there's a lot of top tier. With Taylor Hall off the market, there's really not that home run guy out there. I think most of the trade market is going to be those middle of the lineup guys. The two guys that come right to mind for me if they're looking for a rental are J.G. Pageau. I think could really help them down the middle, especially with Bjugstad out. He's a guy that could be your third line center. and you know, having getting Crosby back, having Malkin on your second line, and then JG Peugeot as your third line center, I think would be a huge addition to the Penguins and really set them up for a playoff run. And Tyler Toffoli is the other one, because I don't think they're going to trade for Chris Kreider. I don't think the Rangers want to trade him within the division. So Tyler Toffoli is that other like second line scorer type guy that's on the market, and I think we could definitely see Toffoli in a Penguins uniform. Penguins, with all these guys on IR, are getting a little bit of cap relief, and that's going to help for sure, because they are a team that, when everyone's healthy, is right up against the salary cap and really don't have the money to make moves. But now with this many guys on IR, and Guentzel certainly going there for the rest of the season, is going to free up some cap space for them to make a move. Also, the Alex Galchenyuk is sitting there making almost $5 million this year, certainly on the trade block, only 13 points this season, only 4 goals. Galchenyuk is somebody that I think Pittsburgh is going to try and move, and probably move this season. I think they want him gone, and I don't blame them. Getting his cap hit off the books, if they're able to do that, would also be a big help to them money-wise. But, man, another tough injury situation for the Penguins as they lose Jake Guentzel now for the rest of the season. I guess it's possible on that 4 to 6 month timeline that if they go deep into the playoffs, he could possibly come back in May or even June if they make it to the finals. But yeah, I think it's a little too early to tell if he's going to progress that quickly or not. But he's certainly done for the rest of the regular season. So that's a huge loss for the Penguins, but I'm still not doubting them. They always seem to find a way to overcome these issues, and they certainly have been this year. So I think Pittsburgh's just going to, have that next man up mentality and just keep plugging along, and they will still be a playoff team this year. And getting Crosby back, hopefully in the next few weeks, will certainly be a boost for them as well. And again, do not be surprised if you see Pittsburgh make a move. I think certainly moving Galchenyuk is probably on their to-do list, as well as adding a forward at this point. I think at Peugeot would certainly be a huge addition, or Toffoli would be a nice bring-in for this Penguins team, especially with all these injury issues. So anyway, with that, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. All those links are down in the description below. If you'd like to further support the channel, links to our Patreon and merchandise store are down in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.